What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and I'm giving you guys quick thoughts on last night's events. We had Balor versus Nakamura, and we also had the start of the Cruiserweight tournament last night. So before Dokkan Battle and Pokemon Go take over my life once again later on today, I want to get this video out and share my thoughts on both subjects. Let's start off with NXT. It was a regular 1 hour program. I think it was pre-taped, not predetermined. Well, whatever. That's a different topic for a different day. Stay on track. The whole show was pretty much based around, like the first 20 minutes of the show was based around build for Nakamura and Balor. Joe did come out, started talking mess about Finn and said Nakamura was gonna win. And then I'm sitting there with my cousin. I'm like, somebody's about to come out and interrupt this. I'm like, it might be Bobby Roode. And as soon as the music hit, it was like the blue lights and the music hit. I didn't hear the whole gore thing yet. I was like, oh snap, it's Bobby Roode. Nah, just a Rhino. So next week we got Rhino versus Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe's first match back since retaining the title. And then we actually moved on to the match, which was amazing. I'm actually about to turn it back on and watch it again because I don't know, last night, I don't know if there was a lot of problems. I had a couple of problems. We couldn't watch it on my Xbox, so we had to watch it on my cousin's tablet, which was nice size, so good looks there. But the match itself was very good. If you haven't seen, I believe these two have wrestled before in the past. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I swear I've seen it. So double check me, but these two in the ring together is just great. Just a lot of strong kicks. There was a couple of Kinshasas, a couple of I can't remember Finn Balor's move, the reverse 1969 or whatever it's called. You know the move I'm talking about. Some double stomps. It was just a very good, it was what you expect from these two competitors and then some. It was just a really good match, very physical match. I love the way Nakamura, he sold it, but he didn't really sell the way Balor was working his leg. He will remember to sell it every now and then, but at the end of the match, he really sold like the leg injury. So I wonder if they're gonna work that into some more storylines down the way. Just to give him like a little bit of a weakness. And can we stop every time Finn Balor loses a match, we give a thank you Finn chant like he's going to be drafted up? I mean, I hope he does. I hope this does mean he's going to be drafted up. But every time he loses doesn't mean he's going to get drafted up. He's a jokester, so you never know what's really going to happen with Finn Balor. But like I said, like I was saying, Nakamura did win the match with a great, it was a Kinshasa off the second rope and then a regular Kinshasa to win the match. And it was just a really, really good match. I really enjoyed it. And then we are also getting Bayley versus Nia Jax next week on NXT. So with that being talked about, let's get on to the Cruiserweight Classic. We have 4 matches each week until it's over. We're going to get at least four matches minimum. And this week we headlined the card with Kota Ibushi versus Shawn Maluta. I'm just calling him Shawn, which is kind of weird and convenient at the same time. But it was headlined by that match. We'll talk about it in a second. You had Grand Metallic won his match. Grand Metallic won. Ho Ho Loon won, which I was shocked about that. Ho Ho Loon beat Ari Daivari. And it was a really fun match. Daivari really dominated Ho Ho for most of the match, and then Ho Ho hit I forgot what move he hit, but it was great. And then we had Cedric Alexander as well. He went over in his match against Clement, which was a good way to show Cedric Alexander's ability. And this is Apollo Crews. Your boy Cedric Alexander had the whole smiling to a point on point. He knows just when to smile and just when to get aggressive. Learn. You guys were in ROH together. Learn something. No hate on Apollo. He's just, I don't know, he just hasn't clicked to me yet. So Cedric Alexander won. And Grand Metalik won with he won his match with a, I think they called it a jackknife powerbomb. Or I think, no, that's not how Grand Metalik won. I think that's how, um, Ho Ho won. But Grand Metalik hit these stiffest ball. I forgot. God, I can't remember what movie it was, but it was so stiff because he was so close to the ground, and it looked so painful, and it looked so good. Grand Metalik is somebody to look out for in this tournament. Like I said, he's been down in CMLL and all that good stuff before, so he knows what he's doing. It was just a really good match. Whole match. All 4 of these matches was really good. But to watch Kota Ibushi just destroy Sean Maluta. I ain't gonna say destroy like that, but he dominated most of the match. It was like you have this veteran versus this new guy, even though he has a lineage, and it was like very fun to watch. Maluta almost killed himself. Like he went for a over the top rope running 450 or something like that on the outside to Kota, but his foot got snagged on the rope and he just got lucky and he landed on his feet barely on the apron and then like kind of rolled over. And so it looked bad, but it was a decent recovery at the same time. It could have went so much worse at that moment. But they are playing up the fact that Kota just had like, you know, neck and shoulder surgery not too long ago. So they are talking about that. Next week we're going to get Tajiri, the Mac. Who else are we getting next week? And a whole bunch of other people I'm excited to talk about. I don't want to make this video too long. But so far, great start to the Cruiserweight Classic. I really enjoyed it. Kota Ibushi won. Oh my God. I can't wait to see Zack Sabre Jr. just make somebody just beg for their life. I can't wait to see Sabre just make somebody beg for their life. I'm just excited. I want to see Brian Kendricks too. And we're getting I think we're getting TJ Perkins next week too. I could be wrong, but I think we're getting TJ Perkins next week. So a lot to look forward to on the network. So I'm about to go rewatch some of those matches. And if you want to follow me on anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description below. If you have not already, please subscribe and share the video out with your friends so they can subscribe as well. Like shows your support. Well, liking shows your support. But with all of that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.